So, you know, I had a whole speech prepared after what went around social media with that picture, but in the middle of the night, I came across some articles that I found extremely disturbing. You know, those who don't know history are doomed to repeat it. I came across this op-ed in the newspaper in 1988 called An Open Letter to Dr. Anthony Fauci. And what this is about is the gay community screaming out for help against this man who is ravaging their community. He was giving disinformation, he was lying. Something that he has stated in this article was the gay community has been on your ass for 3 years. For 36 agonizing months, you refuse to go public with what is happening, or correction, not happening. And because you wouldn't speak up until you were asked by a congressional committee, we lie down and we die, and our bodies pile up higher and higher in the hospitals and homes and hospice and streets and doorways. What he's talking about is there was a drug that they all wanted to have, that word on the street, it was working, but that's not what Fauci wanted. He wanted AZT. He wanted to experiment with a drug that was killing them, that they no longer use. But fast forward from 1988 and go to 2004 when another journalist came across the horrors. There's no other way to put it. It's called The House That AIDS Built. And in this, he states in New York, Washington Heights is a 4-story brick building called Incarnation Children's Center. The children that are sent to these centers are from child services. They are removed from their parents who may be drug addicts, may be poor. These children are Black, Hispanic, and poor, and many of their mothers had a history of drugs and drug abuse and died. And once taken to ICC, these children became subjects of drug trials sponsored by NIAID, Fauci, NIH, and the NICHD, in conjunction with some of the world's largest pharmaceutical companies, GlaxoSmithKline, Pfizer, Genentech, and so on. They're experimenting on our children. They did it then, they're doing it now. And you guys, if you stand down and you allow this to happen and you give them the space to do this, these are the same, they are not changing. The Nazis are coming, they're here. Please quit supporting this. This is nonsense. Do some research.
Thank you. Next, we have April